Right, we are live. Yeah, we are live. Uh, Hello everybody. Welcome to another new stream. This time around, we are doing some more anime talks. With me, I have got my co-buddy Reijou. Reijou, ish. That's my buddy Reijou right
Yes.
over there. Uh, and
What's happening?
nothing much is happening. We're ready to talk about anime.
Yeah. I know. I think
Yes,
my voice glitched or something like that.
I think your voice is very muffled.
My voice is muffled. Why?
I don't know. I can't properly hear what you're saying because your voice is muffled.
Uh, I am saying properly though, but holy shit, what the fuck is happening?
No idea, my fam. No idea.
Okay.
Uh, I did a boo boo. I was going to go to my chat, but I turned my YouTube incognito mode on. Perfect. So,
Perfect.
we are about to talk about upcoming anime. A lot of anime are coming ahead of time. So, we'll be talking about some of the anime that will be coming this October and November, I think so. Yeah, October and November, a whole season of anime, fall season basically. For us, we don't have fall season. To it issue. For us, it's still
Yeah,
monsoon.
that's true. Yeah, it's still raining and holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah. Monsoon,
we still have monsoon for ourselves.
humidity, so
So we will talk about a lot of anime, not all of the anime that
yeah.
are
The
interesting.
famous ones.
Yeah, and few which took interest in our eyes.
Yep.
Those animes are the one we will be talking about, and we will begin with a good ass music because I need to hear some good music in the background. So guys, so can you guys. It's a fun music. It's a game I play on daily basis. Can you guess which game it is, Rishabh?
FF7?
What? No, not
Final
FF7.
Fantasy?
Not FF7. It's a grindy game.
Oh. Uh, we got some.
Alright. It has some good ass music, and you can't deny that.
Oh, that's true.
Alright. So, the first anime that we'll be talking about today in our discussion is Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
Alright. Chainsaw Man, Rishu. This is your forte. You have read the whole manga, right? This is your
I
forte.
know.
What is your point of view on this
I
anime?
I literally read the manga, and then my friends told me like there are like more chapters. I'm like, what? There's more? And at that time, I literally got hyped up, and then they announced the anime, and I think
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is going to make the anime, right?
I will open up right now. I do have Chainsaw Man on my screen right now. So I'll tell you everything you need to know about it. So the studio that is making the anime is MAPPA.
Mappa Studios.
Yeah. It will be on Netflix, that's for sure.
Yeah, you basically if you open up my animalist, they will show that if it's going to be launched on Netflix or not in the corner.
Hmm.
You see the N icon. See if it's there.
It's not over here.
It is.
It's not over here.
Oh, then it's not being the launched on Netflix. Then.
So you have read the manga, right? Uh, I read
Yeah.
somewhat of it. I have an idea of what the story and everything is. You have read it completely. You have read it up to date, right? I think so. It's completed. Is it completed? I don't know.
Uh, I thought that it's completed. When I read the manga,
Okay.
people told at that time it looked like that it got completed, but I don't know if it's completed or not.
Okay. Okay.
I like the ending and everything was like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna give
So,
any spoilers.
no, without giving any spoilers, give us a little synopsis of what we can expect in Chainsaw Man, since you're the expert on this one.
Basically, Chainsaw Man is like you can say that they're like demons, like typical. The main setting is like there are demons
Yeah.
who possess humans basically, and our main character he's like average, our average Joe,
All right.
no girlfriend, nothing.
Yeah.
He wants to have sex and all that. He
Yeah.
he also do naughty stuff and all that. So basically, he has a lot of desires which he wants to fulfill, but he can't because his job is mediocre, his life is mediocre, his face is mediocre. So he works in a convenience store and all that, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day he found a little dog demon, little
Mm-hmm.
puppy, with a chainsaw on its head,
Mm-hmm.
and then they start living together,
All
blah blah
right.
blah. They're living together like bros basically. Like they're eating together, they're shitting together, they're bathing together.
All right.
And then one day our main character got like somebody people came comes to his house to take care of the demon to kill him and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know something like that happens. I don't I vaguely remember the story, so I'm just telling you whatever I know. Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just giving you a base to base synopsis.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
And then our main character, I don't know, weirdly dies. Somehow dies. Somebody kills him.
Mm-hmm.
With destroys his heart or something like that. And then the dog,
Yeah.
the doggo, he becomes his heart or something like that. So he got the devil powers basically in a human body.
Gotcha.
So basically, this is the basic synopsis. And then the people who came to kill him
Yeah.
kind of hired him, and the main heroine. I don't. I mean, she is the main heroine, but at the same time, she's not, because there
Mm-hmm.
will be like multiple heroines.
Right. Right.
At the same time, they're not. So yeah, the Machina. I mean, a lot of people here knows about Machina. Even you knows about Machina, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
very
I know. The
famous.
Makima is just too
Memes and all that.
famous.
Yeah, on even on R34, her I don't even know what
Yeah.
to say. She's even more famous on R34 pages. Holy shit, people are like crazy for her. So basically, Machina, like, what should I say? Maski, you had dogs, right?
Yeah. I had dogs.
At some point, you had like 3 or 4 dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how are dogs like? Like they're obedient.
Yeah. They're obedient.
They cares
They.
you
My dogs
when you
weren't
get
obedient.
angry. I'm okay. Yeah, dogs are just different, bro.
They're a
So
bit different.
I
Yeah.
just the basic example. Just understand that much. Okay. So basically, try to understand. Okay, Masi. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, they're obedient. They're cute. They try to like
Mm-hmm.
get pampered by you. They love getting pampered by you. They obey you whatever you told them to do. Even if you told them to die, they'll die. Basically, they're the most loyal creatures. Basically, how people say that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Makina likes dogs because they're loyal, they're obedient, and as I told you before previously, like our main character has a puppy in his heart. So
Yeah.
basically, he's somewhat like a dog. His
I see.
personality is mine. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah. I see. I see. I see.
So he fell. He literally instantly fell love at first sight with Makina.
I see.
He's in love with her. He wants to hold hand with her and blah blah blah. He wants to do all kinds of stuff to her.
Gotcha.
And Makina is like, she approaches him. Oh, he is approaching me. Something like that.
I see.
Gets close to him and then makes him his dog. Well, basically, she puts the leash on his neck. And he's like, what the fuck? I'm not a dog. But his internal instincts, they're telling him to like obey her or something like that. So So basically,
Yeah.
that's what happens, and then he obeys her whatever she tells her to. He
Mm-hmm.
kind of manipulates him, blah blah blah, and blah blah. That's how the story goes. And there's like the story is very fast paced, very fast paced. And my advice to you guys is that don't get attached to any character. Don't. That's my advice. Because
I
character
see.
gets changed like I think in manga after every 10 chapters or maybe 12 chapters the character gets changed.
I see. I see.
Maybe somebody dies or something like that. And then a lot of weird things happen. Like somebody gets transferred or some other shit happens. Like a lot of weird shit in that anime. And a lot of plot twists. Like, what the fuck? She's this? What the fuck? She wasn't that. You were like that. You'll be like that. And
Alright.
a
Right.
lot of fan service.
Wait. Wait.
A
Hello,
lot of cringe.
Gabbers. It's Spooky Month. Yes, Spooky Month started yesterday.
What?
Indeed.
Pokemon?
Spooky Month. It's Halloween month.
Oh, Spooky Mon.
Yes.
The dog's name is also something like Mon. I don't remember his name. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Forgot.
I have not read many chapters. Just saying. That was good, but
Forgot the dog.
I dropped for some reason. I don't remember why.
Ah, you should just. I think you should just watch
Yeah.
the anime itself. It's much
Alright.
better. I think.
Right. He gave us a good chunk of synopsis on Chainsaw Man. Now, Chainsaw Man is out of the way. Let's talk about the next one. Spy X Family. Spike's family
one?
is Spike's family. I sent you something. Did you? I didn't see. I'll have to check. Spike's family. So Spike's family last season I watched the whole season. I definitely felt it was the best. Not last season, 2 seasons ago. I watched it. I watched all of it, and I definitely feel like it was one of the best anime ever made. Hands down. It was so good. Low key, one of the best anime ever made. Kyora's waifu
Yeah.
material.
True.
You got Lloyd, who's your husband material. You have Anya, who you just want to adopt. You have the perfect family, basically.
I mean,
Hmm.
personally, I think a bit annoying. Anya, I mean that the girl.
I don't. I find Anya really cute.
Yeah, she is cute. At the same time, she's not. I don't know. At the beginning, I like, oh wow, she's so cute. And then afterwards, what the hell is this child doing?
This child punched.
Okay.
One of the episode was really cool in the preseason. I don't know if you
Oh,
have
that
watched it.
punch.
Yeah. She
And she
basically
punched
goes
that
and
guy.
punches that guy, and then loses a
Holy
star.
shit.
It was so good, man. I recommend.
Holy
I
shit.
recommend you guys
And the
this.
face she makes, bruh.
Yeah.
That's
There's the
that's
smile that she has whenever it's what her mom says. Always smile no
Yeah.
matter what happens. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna smile in front of this guy who's insulting me." And then that guy he basically falls in love with her.
Uh,
And it's
so
crazy.
basically, that cliche things happen. Like nobody has ever done this to me. I think he's the only one who treats me like this. Or something like that, right?
But it's still in a way like the guy is a tsundere. It's the opposite. It's usually the girl who's the tsundere, you know. So it's the guy
Yep.
who's the tsundere this time around. What is the guy tsundere called?
Uh, Google.
What?
Google, bro. I don't know.
Wait, I'll search. A male tsundere is called Oranian.
Uranyan.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of sounds weird, but okay.
Yes.
Oranyan.
Oranian.
It sounds like a cat.
Nyan.
Yan. Yeah.
But yeah, Spike's family. Definitely. If you haven't watched season 1, I say you go and right now watch season 1. It is worth your time.
Well written story, good animation. Everything was like
It's
top notch.
just worth it. It's worth your time, trust me. It's not like some of the other anime where you waste your time and you can only watch it in a free time. It is definitely a must watch if you haven't watched anime. In fact, if you're even starting up an anime, I prefer you guys watch Spike's Family if you're new to anime and everything. It'll be good. Wait a minute. Why is there double chat?
What double? What?
Yeah, there is some weird stuff going on. Wait. Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. Now we good. I had
Two
two
chat.
two chats for some reason. And yes, dies of cringe. Two chats, yeah. For some reason, there were two chats going on at the same time. Anyways, Spike's Family was a definite. I say it's a definite watch. Let's talk of one of the more lower place anime now, shall we? Let's talk about That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Sword.
Oh, okay.
I
Basic. So big.
yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be another isekai shit or is it actually
I
going to be good?
have read a few chapters of it,
You have?
and
What do you think?
I definitely think it will be worth it because it's basically about this guy who dies, gets reincarnated. It's a typical reincarnation, but after the reincarnation is what the real story begins, right? So he gets
Okay.
reincarnated as a sword, a really powerful sword, but nobody can
Okay.
wield. Basically, nobody can wield him or something like that. And
Okay.
basically, he finds this really young lolly in the jungle, and
Okay.
and she's the only one who can wield him. And he
Oh.
specifically asks her to wield him. So basically, he also saves her in a way, you could say. So she basically is the
Oh.
one who is gonna wield this sword, that lolly, and we might see some stuff about the sword. It might be something like a slime thing where the sword becomes like a human or something later on. Something. You use OBS Studio? Yeah, I do. Did the guy die of cringe? Which die? Rishu always dies of cringe.
So that's common for me.
Yeah. So that's a pretty decent one. Now, I really found this synopsis interesting. Okay, so there's this anime,
Okay.
Shinobi no Itoki. All right.
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna be or what it's gonna be about,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounds interesting. After surviving an attack from rival Kuga clan, Ittoki Sakuraba, an ordinary boy, discovers that he is the 19th heir of Iga Ninja. Ittoki learns to become an Iga clan ninja and joins a war between Iga and Koga.
Okay. So
And
basically, it's an action anime.
what? It's a what?
Action anime.
Yes, it's an action anime.
Right.
Its genre is just written action. There is no other category to it. And there is
Yeah, I
this
think it's
girl.
all about fighting and all that.
Yeah, there's this
Wars.
girl who is always wearing a mask like a ninja, a shinobi, to be exact.
Okay.
She wears a mask, but she's wearing a school uniform underneath, so it looks really weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks really weird because of that. So
Yeah.
you got Shinobi no Itaka. She's also the main girl. She is also in World and Harem. You know Mira from World and Harem,
Yeah.
the purple hair girl.
Yes, I know. Waifu.
Yes. She's the main character. She's the main character of this one as well, the ninja. So
Ninja?
yeah, the ninja for
The
this
fuck?
one, Shinobi. I mean, what was the name? Ittoki, Shinobi no Itoki. That one.
Yeah. So basically, the main character is a female, right?
Yes, and no, the main character is a male only, but the main character is female as well. So it's a one male, one female main character.
Oh, basically, the guy is Iga and the girl is Kuga, something like that, right?
I guess I don't know, man. But the guy I know is the main character of Devil as a part timer. The voice actor
Okay.
for that guy.
The voice actor, yeah.
Yeah, he's the main character of Devil as a part timer.
That's
So it
great
will
to
be.
hear.
They do have some really good voice actors.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to watch. Now that that is out of the way, let's come back to some more famous anime. Let's talk about Mob Psycho Boy.
Oh, okay, let's go.
What was your first reaction when Mob Psycho came to like the big screen and everything?
Basically, first time I watched Mob Psycho, I was like, "What is this?"
This is
I
bullshit.
mean, this that guy has mediocre looks. He doesn't stand out in class. His physical uh, strength is like very weak. He loves and his crush is like the best girl, the school beauty, or something like that. What should we call it? Hi, what the fuck? Yeah. So basically that thing. Okay,
Yeah,
Maski.
yeah, yeah,
And then his brother, he's good looking. He's good in studies. He's good in sports and all that. He's popular in girls. So basically, he's living the life.
yeah.
But then they show us that he's jealous of his brother because his powers are so strong that whenever he tries to eat food, he bends his spoons, and then his brother is like jealous of him and all that. And then at the time I kind of hated the little brother, and then afterwards I knew that he also loves his brother and blah blah blah. So basically, Mob Psycho had a lot of goosebump moments, and you can say that when you're watching the anime, unexpected happens when you're not expecting it. So yeah, and if you're
I'm
expecting
yeah,
something, that never happens. It was pretty good. Like it was a roller coaster, bro. I really loved it.
yeah, yeah. I will say
The best thing
this.
about this anime is
Uh,
Mob's Rage.
yeah, true, true.
The
And then we have the guy who's always who's bald, the number one bullshit guy.
holy shit! Right. How could I forget about it? Afterwards, he does something to his hair, right?
Yeah, yeah, he wears a wig around.
Not a single wig, multiple wigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maski.
Yeah.
Oh, and Maski will talk about Reagan now.
Ah,
Maski's favorite is Reagan, right?
yes. Reagan is he's a con man, but he's such a con man that he's a great master. And that scene still this day hits me whenever I watch it. It's such a good, such a well written scene, man.
Yeah.
It's just that you know this man is lonely, right? Reagan, the reason why he in the first place he undertook mob was because he is a con man. He obviously wants to con people, and mob is the way for his money and everything. But as time passes by, you see Reagan building up like this relationship with mob, where it's no more about conning people, more about that hey, he's starting to care of mob, has his own little brother or something like that. And you see that throughout like the whole 2 seasons there is, especially when episode 6 I think so, where mob just straight up calls him a genuinely good guy, and it just makes it such a good scene. The build up was just too good for that. It's one of the
Yeah.
best scenes I've seen in
It was in
anime.
the ending of season 2, right?
Yes, not the ending, halfway through the season 2. The ending of season 2 was a fight.
Oh, are you talking about that interview, Maski?
Yeah, the
In which the
interview.
Reagan goes and people are asking him, "Are you actually a psychic or something like
Yeah,
that?"
yeah,
Right?
yeah, 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 that interview. That's like halfway
Yeah,
through the
that
season.
scene was like one of the best scenes in the anime.
Yeah, I do agree there.
I mean, not the. I mean, best scene as in best mob and Reagan movement. You can say that.
Yeah, I think so. The best scene till this day was when Ritsu was getting kidnapped. Remember in season 1,
Oh,
and then Mob's
oh.
anger popped off. That was such a good scene.
Also, the one of the great scenes when he was inside the house. You remember that scene, Maski, when his house was on fire
Yeah, yeah,
and there were like weird as bodies over there
yeah,
burning, and then mob's anger went over 100, over 1,000. It's like three question marks.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That was something else.
All
And
right.
how he
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Even the final fight. I mean, how much did he use in this final fight with the boss?
Uh, I think so. The final fight was just he didn't go all out in the final fight, honestly. Cause
Yeah.
the biggest like I seen Mob go all out was that ghost time when he fought that ghost. Remember, like first few episodes of
Oh,
episode 2.
yup. Inside the dream world or
Yeah,
whatever that
yeah,
was.
yeah, 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 yeah. And he basically became positive Mob, which is very weird.
Yep. Yeah, his personality kind of changed or something like that, right?
Yeah, he became positive Mob and he started fighting that ghost. It was so weird, but it was so cool at the same time. Like, geez, that's Mob
Yeah.
for you. It was so weird and cool at the same time. Alright. Enough talking about Mob. Do you want to talk about Golden Kamuy?
Okay.
The season 4 coming.
Even though I haven't watched Golden Kamuy once,
You watched season 1,
I
I think so,
know
right?
very little about Golden Kamuy. I think Maski knows a lot about Golden Kamuy.
I have watched till the third season. I'll watch the
Yeah,
fourth season most probably. But have you watched season 1? I think so. You have watched season 1, right?
I think I
Yeah. The first episode, season 1 is when he fights the bear, the main guy.
prepare. Yeah.
Yeah. He fights the bear, and we learn some really weird words in Golden Kamuy. First of all, the main female character's name is Asirpa,
Asrita, yeah.
which is
Right.
even more weird.
That girl with the bandana, right?
Yeah.
And
And
using a bow or something like that, right?
Asripa is also the voice actor of World and Harem's Mira.
Okay.
So she also voices lollies.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you obviously have Sugimoto, who's really a good character, the main character. But the best character had to be
Yeah.
Ogata because he got laid. The only character to get laid, let's be honest.
Yeah. Ogata. I remember that you literally posted a story like my boy got laid. I was like,
Yes,
holy shit,
yes,
bro.
yes. My boy got laid finally. It was something. Alright. Let's talk about another less known and oh wait. Did you know Risha? Peter Grill is getting an extra season. Not a second season,
What,
alright? It's an extra season.
what the fuck?
Oh my god. It's gonna be funny to watch. You can't deny the scenarios that happen there are super funny. You got the pure girl who doesn't
Yeah.
even know what it's like to get laid, alright? And then you have the guy who just wants to get laid. Literally, the girl thinks that cabbages and mushrooms will bring babies.
What? Holy shit, bro.
And we are also getting Berserk. Uh,
Oh no! What is it? Golden? Wasn't
the
it called
Golden Age.
something,
Yeah,
right?
Golden Age arc.
The Golden Age. The Golden Age.
Yeah. We also getting the Berserk Golden Age arc, which will be interesting to watch. For all the girls, there is Idolish 7.
Yeah.
Have you
Which
watched?
season was it? Fourth?
It's season 3, part 2. Have you watched it?
Oh, season three part basically. Yeah.
You have watched Idol 7? What the heck?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh, okay. You haven't.
I mean, people forced me to watch it, but I was like, fuck you.
There's also another anime called Aruasa Dummy Head Mike.
Watched a dummy head mic.
Yeah. This is. Let me read the synopsis for you.
Okay.
After reincarnating into a dummy headphone,
Oh,
the protagonist gets
okay.
involved in the lives of high school girls who do ASMR.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's gonna be something, alright, let's be honest.
Yeah.
This is gonna be something. Oh, I can't believe something like this exists, man. Why does it exist
Holy
to begin
shit.
with?
I don't know, man.
Anyways, moving on
And
to
who's the studio?
the studio is Ekachi Eplica.
Then okay. This is
Let me
some, I
say.
think, some new studio or something like that.
They did Mao-sama retry.
Okay.
And
Mount-sama
there's
Rita was pretty okayish, I must say.
and there's another studio collaborating with them, that is In Division. So there are two studios that are working on this.
Individual. I don't know individual. Which anime did that studio make? Maybe
This is the first anime, I think so.
Yeah.
Alright. Coming back to
Mm-hmm.
the big names. My Hero Academia Season
Oh,
6.
holy shit. Jidai-kun. That's all I know about the new My Hero Academia. Because I stopped reading the manga. I stopped watching the anime after Maski told me some things.
Yes. Hey man, if you like My Hero Academia, kudos to you, but
Yep.
yeah.
I mean,
I lost my
everybody has
words.
a personal preferences, but I
Yeah.
mean, it's in that bad. I mean, yeah, it's bad or not that bad for me. I mean, on for Maski, I guess.
I find it very okay. Its standards have dropped definitely since I last read it. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody get lost. Spoilers. Alright, for anybody who doesn't read manga. Listen, just because you kill Bakugo doesn't mean that I can get back into it.
Holy shit.
There you go. I said it. I
Yeah.
heard a lot of people go like, oh, you should watch it because they killed Bakugo. You should read the manga because they killed Bakugo. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm not reading it just because they killed Bakugo.
He was such a good character. He was getting like good development and everything. I mean,
Uh,
actually, they previously he was like annoying, childish, and weird as character
yeah,
who is only obsessed with beating up
Deku.
Midoriya
Yeah,
because he feels some sort of inferiority complex from him after he realized that All Might gave his powers to Midoriya or something like that. I mean, in the movie or I don't know in the I think in the movie. Yeah, it was in the movie in which All Might, Bakugo, and Midoriya fights together, right? Which was that movie? Two
yeah.
Heroes.
Two heroes,
Was it
yeah.
Two Heroes?
My
Yeah,
Hero
yeah, yeah.
Academia, two
In that
heroes.
movie, Bakugo, it gets revealed to Bakugo that Midoriya has All Might's powers. When Midoriya used Detroit Smash or something like that, he uses one of All Might's moves.
Yeah, the second movie was also pretty cool with
Yep, yep, yep.
Bakugo and Midoriya being the main characters. Because Bakugo and Midoriya both Midoriya basically couldn't do anything at the end. So Bakugo got the powers in the end of the second movie. And
If
basically
they're going to
Midoriya's
have
powers.
revival powers, maybe Bakugo will get revived.
Dude, Midoriya is broken AF right now. What he has the predecessor's powers.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
that's actually broken as fuck. I mean,
He was
I think even
gonna
All Might didn't get any quirk, right?
no, Albert didn't have any quirk either.
Then why wasn't he able to use all the other previous quirks?
That is the question that still isn't answered.
Yeah,
Every predecessor has a different type of power. All Might was super strength. He became buff and everything. As
yeah.
you
All
know,
my super strength was like because he was skinny and all that, so he wants to be a stronger
Shimuzu,
body.
Shimuza, something like that. Shigaraki's mom, basically.
Brother, right? She was the All
Uh,
Might hero, right?
she
All
was
for one.
no. She was
Oh,
for
no, not all for one. One for all. One for all.
one for all. Yeah, she was the predecessor of All Might, and she had flight. Deku even has flight now. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't read, but I'm pretty sure she was teaching
Holy shit!
Deku flight when the last time I left it. So he should have flight by now. He already has whiplash. which is I think the second predecessor's power. I don't remember.
Does he have Grand Torino's?
Gran Torino wasn't a one for all user.
No, he was, bro.
No, he wasn't. Gran Torino was never a one for all user. He already had quirk. He had his own quirk that was the bungee jumping or whatever that he did.
Yeah, but that's not like always like the dude who doesn't have any quirk. Only that guy can
No, no,
inherit
no,
one
no,
for
no,
all.
no, not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that Gran Torino never had any powers. I mean, never had any quirk from one for all. He only had his own quirk. He was with
Yes, yes,
Shimizu
yes.
when it was one for all. Shimizu and Gran Torino both were friends. So Shimizu's era was when Gran Torino existed. He wouldn't have one for all because it's passed on to All Might then.
I think the reason Midoriya went towards, the reason All Might recommended uh, Midoriya to train with Gran Torino was because he was the previous one for all user.
No, no, no,
Because
no, no,
Gran
no.
Torino literally tells him like your body. He knows a lot about the one for all.
Yeah,
How
because
does he know that?
Shimizu and Gran Torino were All Might's master. Remember that?
Mm,
Shimizu,
okay.
you can only
I thought
pass
that.
on your power to one predecessor, right? Like one, not predecessor, but one
Yeah, yeah,
guy.
1%.
Yeah, yeah, one person at a time, and then the power needs to grow inside that person. So I'm pretty sure even if Shimizu wanted, she didn't. I don't think so. Shimizu would even want Gran Torino to have the powers. Gran Torino was already powerful enough back then.
I thought, to be honest, I thought like Gran Torino was Shimizu's master,
No, no, they
and then
both were
Shimizu got
friends. They
dopamine.
both were
Like
almost same age. Gran Torino aged up. That's it. They were almost same age.
oh, okay, got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it. I always thought that Gran Torino is like one of the one for all users, but yes, I was wrong.
Yeah, because all the one for all users are dead except for All Might. This has been revealed already.
Oh, right.
So Gran Torino isn't dead yet, so it's obvious he's not the user.
Yep.
I swallow cum. Hello, Retro's hack.
Retro Shack.
Alright.
What
Uh,
if,
yeah,
Maski, what if the current number one hero gets
yeah.
the one for all? What was his name again? Inferno? I forgot his name, man.
Endeavor.
Endeavor, yeah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
right.
Endeavor doesn't need it. Endeavor is pretty strong if you see. Obviously, he's not as strong as All Might, but still, he doesn't need it. He is pretty strong to. He defeated a 20% intelligent Nomu, and Nomu only so far we have seen All Might defeat Nomus. So,
Oh, that's true.
and again, he also has family problems. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
He has Shoto, he has Darby, he has, I don't know, so many guys.
Has it been revealed that
Yeah, yeah,
Darby is his son?
it's been revealed that
Oh,
Darby is his son.
yeah, okay.
So,
That's why he hates Endeavor, right?
yes. He wants to
I think his
yeah.
blue flames is because of like he inherited those ice powers from his mother, right?
Uh, I
I
don't
think that's it.
really know about that, but basically
I think
Endeavor,
Todoroki is the only one who inherited both of the powers 50-50,
yeah,
right?
he
Other
just
children were like one is ice, one is like completely fire.
Darby just wants to have revenge, and that's why he just wants to kill Totoroki. He's a madman. Darby is a bad man. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I mean, he became a madman after. Toga was previously with Darby and all those guys. No.
Hey man,
No. Darby had his own other crew, right?
yeah. Darby
Yeah,
had the Yandere girl. I forgot her name.
Toga.
Toga. The Yandere girl. He had the clone man.
Yeah. The clone man dies, I think.
Yeah, the clone man.
He
Hawk kills
dies.
him. Number 2 hero Hawk kills
Yeah,
him.
Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk killed him. Like, yeah, when that guy dies, the one who can predict the future,
No.
in that battle.
Hawk kills him when there are multiple of those guys. You have to kill the real guy to actually stop his quirk. So Hawk kills him during the Hero War.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh well.
Eh,
Anyways, moving on. We have talked a lot about My Hero Academia right now. Way too much about My Hero Academia. Then again, we do have a lot of knowledge on My Hero Academia.
yeah.
So, there's also going to be Pop Time Epic Season 2, which is just a pure comedy gold. You guys can watch that as well. There's gonna be Iruma-kun Season 3. Have you watched Season 2?
I yes, I have. I think I have watched this season one and I've read the manga. Uh,
Uh,
I think I have read till season two in the
Aka,
manga.
aka, aka. I
Yeah.
see. Uh, so Season 2 ends up with basically Iruma dancing with no, season 2 ends up with Iruma going on a trip with all of his friends, and then the trip gets attacked. The whole amusement park attack.
Oh, that amusement park. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what
I've
season
read.
2 ends
I've
with.
read. I've read that. I've read
Yeah.
that.
Season 3 will most probably be the whole evil Irumi, the idol Irumi. I mean, sorry, the idol
Yes.
Irumi.
I will.
So
Yes, I will remain.
that's season 3 for you. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
It's and if you haven't watched Iruma-kun, another anime I recommend watching. It's a fun anime. It's just all
Yep.
funs and giggles. It has its moments.
I mean, even for starters, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent anime if you would ask me.
Yeah. And it's pretty
There's
big too.
what?
Hmm?
What did you say?
I'm saying that it's like bigger than average, like
Yeah,
25 episodes, right?
better than
22.
bigger than average. It's like 25 episodes first season and 24
Yeah,
episodes
25
second season.
episodes. Yep.
So you have 49 episodes to watch if you guys wanna.
Oh, also, Maski, like
Yeah.
as we are talking about anime, and I've checked the whole list and it wasn't there.
Hmm.
The anime,
Which
uh,
one?
Black Clover. Why?
I don't think so. Black Clover is coming this season. Otherwise, it would happen here. I'm pretty sure.
It's been pretty long, to be honest.
I mean,
What happened? Are they going?
they are developing a movie, so and we'll talk about
Are they,
movies as well. There is some really good movies are coming this season as well. So we'll talk about that as well. Uh,
is there a Black Clover movie in this season or something like that?
no, I don't think so. It's in this season. We'll see. We'll see. There's still movies to be seen.
Okay.
So there's two more anime, and then we'll talk about the big, massive, big dick energy anime. All right. So let's talk about Uzaki-chan season 2.
Oh my god.
Did you?
Sugoi Dekai.
Sugoi Dekai. Yes.
Yes, when I watched that anime, the only thing that I remembered was Sugoi Dekai.
When
That's
I
the
watched that
only thing
anime,
which was bouncing in front of my eyes. I was
when
watching the whole. I
listen,
literally
listen.
watched like.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So for
Go
me,
ahead.
what happened was, I watched the anime. All I can it's not even her titties that I was paying attention on. All I could pay attention was on her neck. What is that neck? Do you see her neck? It's like a giraffe neck.
Holy shit.
How is she? What is she made of? How is she able to do that? This is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy fucking bruh. I mean, it was a pretty decent anime to be honest.
Yeah.
Slice of life and all that.
It was, but I got bored, so I stopped watching.
Yeah.
Then
That's
there's another anime that's coming, The Eminence and Shadow.
Oh,
It's
it's actually pretty good.
it's a pretty hyped up anime. I don't know how it is. I haven't read anything about it.
I've read the manga,
I
and
see.
it's very good, bruh. Very, very good. So basically, it's about a guy
Yeah.
who basically he wants to pretend. Basically, Maski.
Hmm.
Basically, you are very strong. You're like a level 1000 player,
Yeah, yeah.
and you pretend like nothing. You're shit. You go to school, you go to college. You're acting like you're normal,
Hmm.
but actually you're a billionaire. You're son of a mani or something like that. You're son of president, but you don't reveal that to people.
Yeah.
But you make an weird. You save a girl. You when you're like 6 year old,
Yeah, yeah,
you're so
yeah.
strong that you can fucking kill bandits and all that.
Hmm.
Basically, this guy is pretty strong. He learns martial arts. He learns magic and all that
Hmm.
at 7 or 8,
Yeah.
and then firing and all that. Okay, and then he saves a slave elf from bandits,
Yeah, yeah.
and she's like, "What do you want me to do?" And then he just wanted to act cool, so he's like, "I am the Eminence of Shadow" and all that. He acts all high and mighty. I have my organization, and she gets so devoted to him. She's like, "Okay." And then there's a time skip, and now there's like a shit ton of girls in his.
I
I
see.
mean, it's basically it's a harem. He has a shitload. He has a harem of about, I don't know, 200, 300 girls,
I see.
and basically they all work in shadows, and he doesn't even know that. He's basically a multi-billionaire. He has connection between presidents. He has connection between merchants. Basically, it's pretty fun. You guys will like it.
Yeah. It'll be fun. Now,
Yeah.
one last anime, then we will move on to the big.
I will
Actually,
mute
there is.
myself.
All right, you're gonna mute yourself.
Yeah. I mean, this anime. I mean, I can't even say anything about this anime. I mean, you're like the literal fanboy of this anime.
No, no, there's like two more anime before that anime. Cause
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So one of the
Oh,
anime is I am a villainess, so I'm taming the final boss.
okay.
What do you think about it? Just a name.
I mean, after hearing the name, I was like, okay, I might not read it. I mean, yeah, watch it. I mean, in the previous season, there was an anime. I got reincarnated as a villainess in a novel and something like that, and
Yeah, yeah,
she will die in the ending or something like that.
yeah,
And she gets married off to a weird guy, fat guy in the farms, and then she dies, something like that. So she wants to prevent the bad ending. So she interacts with people and all that just to prevent the ending. I watched that anime and I find it pretty mediocre.
alright.
So yeah,
Hey,
and I think this is
Freeman,
like
you
one of
have to
those animes.
you have to come to VC today after the stream, alright? We have been missing you since 2 days.
What is Rishugai? Shuge? What is
Rishuge,
this anime?
Rishuge. You fell for it. You
Holy
fell for it.
shit!
Oh my god. Alright.
Uh,
One last anime and then we will move on to the big anime I have been hyping up so much about. Alright. So this anime
okay,
is Blue Lock and it's about soccer or
and
football.
okay, Maski.
I am a big fan of I was a football player back in my
Yeah,
days. Back in my days means school days. So
and
I
then the
was
ball hit your balls, and
that
then
has happened a
rip.
lot of times.
Okay,
Yeah, that is normal. The ball hit my balls. The ball hit my ass. The ball hit my stomach, my face, everything. I broke my nose playing football. Like, come on.
holy shit.
I was crazy back then. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
and now look at me, how I am, sitting in the house doing nothing.
I mean, you are streaming right now. Yeah, yeah,
True,
that's
true,
good.
true, true. But yeah, we got Blue Lock. I've heard a lot and lots of good things about this anime that's coming up. It's gonna be
Mhm.
something. They are comparing this to something like Haikyuu, which will be quite interesting because I've not seen that comparison in a long time for any sports anime. So it's gonna be something. What do you think? You watched Haikyuu. What do you think?
I mean, I was Haikyuu, and it is a lot of like hyped up movements, which kind of hype you up. Like,
Yeah,
do it, do it. I mean, like when you're watching India versus Pakistan or something like that,
I
you
see.
get so hyped up, like, bro, only 6 runs, bro, do something, run, take the wicket, or just hit a six or something like that. That hype.
Yeah.
So basically, this anime is also like, I mean, I haven't watched this anime or I haven't read the manga either, but I know if you're saying that it's
And
like Haikyuu.
I know you love Grisai's animation, right? It's the same studio.
Yeah, yep.
It's the same studio who made Grisaya who are making this. So they
Okay.
also made Slime. They made Grisaya, and they have gotten. They have brilliant animation. It really depends on which team though, because the studio has also made Infinite Stratos, but that was a different team. So it really depends on the team which one is making. Because if it's the same team who has made that one anime, which was Irregular at Magical High School, or Grisaya,
Oh,
or Tokyo Ravens, or Slime. If it's the same team, this anime is gonna be one of the best sports anime I can say, hands down. But if it's an is the studio is the team which made IS or Rewrite or something like that, I don't know about this anime, man. Then
I mean, those were like, I think they were like cheap ripoffs or something like that. Like they just like, let's just make an anime. We have some of the funds left. Let's just make an anime, random anime, and they just made Infinite Stratos or something like that.
hey,
I mean,
Infinite.
if you
I
compare
enjoyed.
IS Infinite Shadows with any of the other you saw, like Slime or Tokyo
Grisaya,
Ravens, let's say
Tokyo
Tokyo Ravens,
Ravens, yeah,
it's also an old anime. Just compare the animation, the art, man, everything. Just compare it, bro.
yeah,
It is like a shitload of difference. Even the CG is so good in Tokyo Ravens. Holy shit, bro.
yeah. I really
I mean,
enjoyed Tokyo Ravens. It
yeah.
was fun anime, but
It was just a one-time watch, to be honest.
but here is the thing, right?
Okay.
It's about time we talk about my boy.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
Okay, bro.
It's time. It's time.
It's the moment.
It's coming. It's coming
Let's go.
finally after so many years. After 12, well, 11, not 12, but still, I'll still say 12 since I've been waiting for this forever. Forever. It's been 12 years, almost 12 years since anime, since the last time I watched the anime. It's unbelievable that Bleach is coming back. How long has it been since I fanboyed over an anime? I don't know, man. But Bleach is something else. I have memories of Bleach with me, and it's just gonna be something that I will watch, even if it's bad. I don't care. I'll still watch it. It's Bleach, man. I gotta watch it. It's gotta be my taste of anime. Bleach was one of the anime that one of the big three that I was watching first, even before Naruto, even before One Piece. Bleach was the anime that I was watching before both of them, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I know there were some bad parts. I know that, and I do agree. It's not an anime without flaws. All right, it has its flaws here and there, but it's still an anime I really enjoyed throughout the run it had. I think so it had an eight-year run or something like that, and it still was very enjoyable. And if this true, and if it's the Black Clover team that is making Bleach, right? It is Studio Piro, right? That is making
Are they?
Bleach. Yeah, Studio Piro is making Bleach.
Oh,
So
that's why they delayed
yeah,
Black
that's
Clover,
why
I guess.
that's why Black Clover has been delayed. So
Okay, holy shit.
if it's the same team as Black Clover who's making Bleach, because they have different teams, right, for different anime. So if it's the same
Mm-hmm.
team as Black Clover who's making Bleach, dude, the animation is gonna blow. And I know Tite Kubo, the creator of Bleach. He is working back behind the scenes for this anime. And whenever a creator works behind the scenes for an anime, that anime always nails. So I can't wait to see what they introduce and everything. If they can make the arc better or anything, even if they don't make the final arc better. I know the final arc was very rushed and everything, but still, even if they don't make it better, it's still Bleach. I'll still watch it. I'll just watch it for the cool
Mhm.
moments. I'll watch it for that whole Kenpachi's Bankai, or I'll watch it for the whole moment when Uryu finally shows himself as allied to our main characters and everything. I don't care if it's spoilers. I don't care if you guys get spoiled. It's my baby. It's Bleach, man. I can spoil it as much as I want. It's an unbelievable show for me to watch, and it's a long show. It has 365 episodes in the first season if you want to watch it. And I recommend watching it before watching this new season because you won't understand jack shit that is happening otherwise. You'll just be
Mhm.
confused as hell to what is happening. So I recommend watching 365 episodes, in which 201 episodes are fillers. So the other episodes you can watch comfortably. So it's about 100.
201 episodes of fillers.
Yes, and 165 episodes are of main storyline.
Holy shit.
And if you want to skip the filler, I
So I
recommend
watched like 70 or 80 episodes for shit. 1 to 80. How many
uh
fillers are there in that?
I don't, there are like 4 or 5 arcs, I think so, fillers. I think so fillers aren't bad. It's just they're placed badly. Like there's a fight going on, there's Aizen versus Ichigo hyped up. You place a filler, I think so you will kill the hype there.
Yeah, the hype will. I mean, if the hype stays, I'll get too much agitated to watch that. Oh, what the fuck? Just show me that. I don't care about this shit.
Exactly. And dude,
Something
Aizen
like that.
versus Ichigo is hyped up since like such a long time. And we finally wanted to see it. And I
Yeah.
think so there was a filler between that. It was kind of annoying. There are good fillers. There are some good, really good fillers. The Bound arc is very well placed, but it has really like cheap animation. The storyline is dragged on forever, like at least 50 episodes, which is like so many episodes of filler. And yeah, that Bound arc was very, very long. There was the whole princess arc where you had to like this. They had this lolly princess who was in love with Ichigo and everything.
What the fuck?
So,
Okay.
so that lolly princess was like, yeah, Ichigo wanted to protect her, and you had to fight. That Ichigo had to fight some captain or something like that. That was another filler, which was pretty boring. Honestly, that filler was pretty boring. Uh, the only filler I would recommend watching if you want to watch is the Zanpakuto revival arc. It is one of the best arc, hands down, one of the best arcs in all Bleach. It's pretty
And
cool.
it's a filler.
Yeah, it's a filler, and it's pretty
Holy shit.
cool. It's pretty cool because you see all of the Zanpakutos, which are the swords that all the Reapers carry, the Soul Reapers or Shinigami. All of them carry these uh, Zanpakutos, which are basically life swords, you could say. So all of these life
Hmm.
swords basically come to life, and you see like some of them are just betraying each other. And there's this one major sword which is a which is like a Zanpakuto boss or something. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You gotta watch it to know it properly.
Okay.
Uh, so that's one pretty cool filler. And then obviously you have the ending. The ending is kind of very meh ending, I would say, for Bleach, because it's like Ichigo loses his powers, Ichigo regains his powers. That's the ending for you. So
Okay.
that's it. Kind of is a cliffhanger, and they most probably wanted to create more, but I guess I think the Kubo had cancer back then. That's the reason why it got delayed. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm
Is he,
pretty.
is he okay now?
Yeah, he's okay. Obviously, he's behind the scenes. He's doing his job, right?
Yeah,
So he's
okay,
fine.
right.
Yeah. And it's gonna be interesting to watch Bleach, hands down. It's gonna be interesting to watch it because there's just so much, way too much to cover. And thousand year blood war arc. It's gonna go for at least another 3 or 4 seasons. I think so. I think so. We gotta get another maybe a 51 episodes show, or maybe a 103 episode show. One of the two.
What the fuck? 103?
Yeah, I think so. At least a 51. At most a 103. I don't think so. They'll go more than that.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll see.
that was Bleach, everybody. Uh, let's talk about some movies that are coming out this season. So there are some movies coming out. To begin with, there's a Slime movie coming out, which will release on November 25.
Okay, slime.
Yeah, it's a Slime movie. It's I don't know what it's about, but it's called Scarlet Bond. So, and it
Scarlet
has
Bond.
it has it has Raja as a name of a country in it.
Raja.
Yes.
Okay, finally India is here.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yes. And we also will meet Benimaru's brother, the redhead and the slime, remember?
Oh.
Apparently there's a
Okay.
long lost ogre called Hero. He will be he's Benimaru's brother apparently. It'll be interesting to see how things go. Then there is this one. This anime called Suzume no Tojimari. I think so. That's what it's called. This will be another anime. I think so. This is made by the same guy who made what was it? The other anime that released with silent voice. Your Name. That one. It's made by the same person who made Your Name and Weathering with You. So
Bro.
it'll be an interesting anime.
I think it's going to be pretty, beautiful and interesting, to be honest.
Yeah.
That guy makes masterpieces, to be honest.
I think that's a female, right? I don't really know, but yeah, I think that's a female who makes it.
I think it was Makoto Shinkai, something like that.
Makoto Shinkai. Yeah, Makoto
Yeah,
Shinkai is a guy. I think so. I'm not sure. I'll just check right now. It's a guy.
Yeah.
Act.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just made him a female.
So there's also a Sword Art Online movie coming in, which will be related to the main Sword Art Online storyline. So you guys should watch that if you guys watch Sword Art Online. I think so. I recommend watching it. Our Sword Art Online season 3 was really good. So if anybody wants to watch this, then they can watch it. There is Kaguya-sama's movie coming in.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm in.
Yes. It's coming in December 2022.
Okay. I mean, so basically it will be Christmas.
Yes, most probably. There's another anime which is called Boku ga Aishita Subeto no Kimi. I don't know what that English translation to that would be. Yeah, to all of you that I loved. That's the English translation. It's a romantic sci-fi movie. I won't be watching it since it's sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi stuff. So, yeah. It's just as simple as that. There is another movie coming in which is very similar apparently to the Only Me Who Loved You. So this, I think so this both are related somehow. I don't know.
Maybe they're like sequel or prequel, something like that.
One is called To All of You That I Loved, which will be released on October 7th, 5 days from now. And one is called To the Only Me Who Loved You. What?
Okay.
And both have this pretty much the same poster, just different characters. I think so. I mean, this is a sci-fi movie. I guess I have to watch both the movies to know something about it. The only sci-fi I've watched and enjoyed so far was Steins Gate.
Oh shit, that was something.
Yeah, there's also a Slam Dunk movie coming in. So let's see what are the
That's
movies we
cool.
got. We got Kagami something something Kagami no Kojo. We got Kagami no Kojo coming in.
Kagami means monster, right?
Kagami means what?
Kagami.
Kagami means what? What did you
I think
say?
that means monster.
No, it means
I think
mirror.
it mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
The solitary castle in the mirror. I think that this will be an interesting anime as well.
Oh.
I mean movie.
Mm. Oh
Uh
yeah. Movie.
yeah, we were looking at movies. I think that there's that's the last movie I would want to watch right now from these things. As for the special, we have Fate special coming in. Fate
What is that?
Strange Fake Whispers of Dawn. It's basically Fate, but it takes place in USA.
Oh. So basically they did that with like what was that? Grand Fantasy, something like that. You know, fairy tale in England.
Yeah. Something like that. We have Kannojo Okurishima second season mini anime.
Okay. And that's a movie, basically.
No. It's a special.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
And
it'll be like a single episode or maybe four
4 episodes. Yeah, it's 4 episodes long.
Four, yeah.
And then there is the last one. We don't know about this yet, but it's coming on November 22, 2022. It is a special episode of Tonikaku Kawaii, which I definitely will watch because I love that anime.
Oh, right.
It's like the cutest anime
That.
I've seen in like the longest time. And do you want to know some of the anime that will continue into the next season?
Yeah, sure.
One Piece, obviously, One Piece never ends. Boruto, Boruto as
What?
well. Boruto's rating is
That,
really
that,
good though, 5.77.
yeah.
We got Detective
Very good.
Conan again,
They,
never ends.
they did something stupid, that's why, right?
Yeah, they did stupid. Boruto carrying Naruto.
Yeah.
I mean, Naruto carried Boruto. Naruto carrying Naruto. Please don't kill me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Boruto wearing like Naruto's headband and what should I say, jacket or what is he wearing?
Not really
And
anything.
Hinata.
Not yet.
But they kind of made it weird. I don't know, man.
Yeah. It become futuristic, which is not what I want. We also have Detective
Yeah.
Conan coming in. Obviously, Detective Conan also is never ended. We got Isekai Ojisan. It's a real good one. We got Crayon Shin-chan.
Yay!
Then there is something called Futotante. I don't know what the hell this is. I haven't watched this. So there is another one, Hoshino Samidare. I think so. I know what this is. I think so it's Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. Yeah. I know this is. This always airs on Muse Asia. You can check that over there.
Okay.
There is Utavereru Mono. Hard name to pronounce,
Holy
alright. I
shit.
played the games, but it's
Holy
still a
shit,
hard name to
man.
pronounce.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god. We also have Digimon Ghost Game continuing. There is an anime called Sazai-san, which is a really old one that it's a really old anime. Like 1960s
Those
anime.
multiple brothers or something like that. That one.
There is a Mama-san in that.
Oh, it's the story about a housewife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is Delicious Party Precure, which is like idol anime. There is Chibi Maruko's-chan. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadowverse. I don't know why Shadowverse has got an anime. That was so weird. It's like I remember it being announced last year or something. It's still going on. There is Ninjala. Shikaru Neko Shikawa. There's this Chinese anime that's going on, Jingwei Kyun Xionnyan. Damn, I nailed it. I think that's about it. Wait, what? There is a Nanatsu no Taizai thing going on? I think so. Everybody now has forgotten that existed. Hello? Is Rishi there? Oh, he's muted. There's Romantic Killer. There's Exception. Tiger and Money. I should watch Tiger and Money. I have heard a lot of good things about it. Then there is a lot of Chinese anime out here. And I think that's about it. That's about all the stuff you're getting this season. We talked about a lot of interesting stuff that the season has. Some are quite interesting, some are like whatever. What do you think, Rishu? Are you there, my boy? Are you feeling it? I think so. I think so. Rishu died. Rishu, my boy, are you there? Yeah, Rishu died. I think so. I am here. Oh, he's here. Sarishu, what do you think about the anime on this season? Which one are you most excited for?
I'm back. Basically, I got a call from my
Oh,
workplace, and I haven't been there as I think I was sick and all that. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
So they were asking if I'm like all right or not.
Right.
So yeah, what were we talking about?
Yeah, I'm asking which anime are you most excited about for this season?
To be honest, if I would have watched Bleach, which I haven't, I would have been most excited about that anime.
Yeah,
But now, currently, I'm most excited about Chainsaw Man, obviously.
all right,
I mean, I've read the manga. Even though I've read the manga, I'm still excited about the anime because I want to see how will they animate it, man.
all
Because
right. Understandable.
all the uniqueness, the unique characters, they have to like constantly change that. I don't know how will they do it, man. I mean, I'm asking if you're like animating a slow-paced anime.
Yeah,
You don't have to change much of the things. Like in this episode, something happened, and the next episode you continue from there. So you don't have to change the scenery and all that, right?
yeah.
But in this anime, like in a single episode, you're like watching 4 or 5 days, multiple places, multiple things. Like a lot to take in. To be honest,
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
get
things
it.
will happen in a single episode.
Like
So you have to think remember and all that.
something like Darwin's Game.
Kind of like I think I will say like it's much better than Darwin's game, but
Yeah,
yeah, kind of
obviously,
similar
obviously,
to that.
obviously, it's much better than Darwin Game. But through what you're
Yeah,
explaining, it's like change of paces. Darwin Game had
yeah.
that a lot.
It's bro. In simple words, fast paced
Yeah,
and well written, bro. But you will understand everything even though it's fast paced.
got it,
I
got
mean,
it.
it's understandable why it's fast paced. It's so good,
Yeah,
and it has some gross movements. So be sure for that. I mean, don't eat or drink while watching this anime
yeah, you might
because
vomit.
There's literally a scene. I mean, there's a girl and she's kind of hot. Okay,
Yeah,
she's like sexy and for me, in the manga she looked hot. I don't know about the anime.
yeah,
She looked hot. Okay, and basically she's kind of in love with. I don't know if you can say love or maybe she wants to depend on something like that. So basically, she's in love with other guy, like some
yeah,
different guy, and basically she has a record. She's like, if you help me, if you help me stay with that guy,
yeah,
I will give you a kiss. And that guy is so desperate to get any physical interaction from any girl. He's like, yeah, sure, I will do anything for that. And he's like, okay, I will hook both of you up. So yes, you have to give me a kiss. And then they both went to a bar. Everybody's there. They're like, what? Why is everybody here? I mean, this is supposed to be a date for both of us. And then she gets drunk and all that. And people are watching. They're like, what are you doing here? Why did you come here? Don't tell me she promised you a kiss or something like that. And they all started laughing. they're like multiple males and females. They all are laughing like, yeah, we all got kissed by her. What?
What the heck?
And they're like, don't expect much. They're like, I don't care because he's like, I just want a kiss and all that. And then after drinking like 4 or 5 bottles, she's like, "Oh, give me a kiss." He's like, finally, it's my moment. And then he closes his eyes, and she's kissing her. And then he starts explaining, her lips are so soft, her tongue, it's melting in my mouth. It tastes it, and then after a few minutes, like, why it tastes like shrimp. And then he opens his eyes, she literally vomits in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Bro, he's like, what the fuck?
Oh my
This
god.
anime is so gross, bro.
Oh
Ah,
god.
man.
Would you let her vomit in your mouth, Rishu?
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, and she's hot. You said it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if she let me do her, then yeah.
Oh my god.
I won't let her vomit in my mouth just for a kiss.
Uh...
Yeah. High standards.
I think so. The
So,
new
yeah,
new anime that I'm more excited about is Blue Lock. Definitely gonna watch that one.
yeah, yeah. Because I think if you watch something and you read something, I think if I have watched, as I told you before,
Hmm.
if I have watched Bleach previously, I would have been excited about Bleach.
Yeah.
And if you read the manga about Blue Log, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't read the manga, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So
Yeah, this is yeah. I think you also were. I was pretty out of the anime community for a very long time.
yeah,
I haven't watched anime for like a few months, 4 or 5 months.
me too, man.
So I was like, what are these new anime? I don't know shit about them. I was like, okay, oh, I know My Hero Academia. It's like it came from like 1 year ago. I remember
Yeah,
this
yeah.
anime, even though I don't remember the story much and blah blah blah. So yeah, I think I'll look into Blue Log. Maybe it's pretty good.
I
As you tell me that it's similar to Haikyuu, then I think it must be pretty good, man.
yeah, I
I mean, a
heard a lot
sports
of
anime.
praises for it, so
Mm,
I definitely will give it a try. And obviously the seasonal stuff, like if there's a new season anime, and obviously there is only one anime I'm more excited for, and that is Bleach. It's just Bleach, man.
isn't that obvious? I mean, you and Bleach. Even if people are not excited about that anime, you will be the only one who's been excited, who will be excited.
Dude, I remember when Danmachi season 2 was released, I was one of the first people to just give away the information. The moment I saw Twitter, there was like, it wasn't even 1 second I made a 4 minute video saying that Danmachi season 2 is coming. So obviously, I love some of the anime that have new seasons and stuff. For example, Danmachi. I love Danmachi. I love Bleach. I love Blue Exorcist. And ever if third season for Blue Exorcist come, I will make a news video on it instantly. Because it's Blue Exorcist, man.
Will it ever come though? That's the question. Must be.
Hey, man. You can never expect. You can never expect anything now. Devil is a part-timer. Season 2 came. Now season 3 is coming. You know?
Holy shit, that's true.
Bleach after so many
I mean,
years
the
is back.
manga's, I mean, the season 2 wasn't coming because the manga wasn't continuing. That's why, I think.
I guess. But light novel. I think
Yeah.
the light novel is completed, right?
The light novel was complete. I think
Yeah.
it was based on manga,
Maybe. Not
the
sure.
anime. That's why. Because I think you told me that manga and sometimes manga and the novel are pretty much different.
Yeah, Classroom of Elite. Take that for example.
Yeah.
And Classroom of Elite.
Okay, Maski. How
Yeah.
was season 1 and season 2? You have watched both, right?
Yeah, I'm somewhat of season 2 I watched. I've seen
Okay,
clips
so
of
what
it.
do you think? What do you think? What's the changes and what they did better? Why is like season 2 better than season 1?
I think so. It's just because they adapted light novel adaptation. Everything season
Yeah,
1. So season 1, you had a lot of stuff that was happening, right? But it was not the right build up. you had the more badass character. I think so. Everybody forgot the main aspect of an anime. It's about knowing what the story is. Obviously, I always say this: that characters make the story, obviously. But it was one character carrying the whole anime on their back. I think so. That was my biggest complaint about Classroom of Elite season 1. I definitely think so. It was only and only what's his name? Ayato?
Ayano Koji.
Ayano Koji. But
Yeah.
I think so. It was only him carrying that whole season throughout season 1. I think so. That's the I like. If you ask me or anybody else, all right, do you even remember what the names of the character was except for Horikita? Because Horikita was always near Ayato. I mean, Ayano
She
Koji,
was they kind of showed her like the main character,
but
not
she's not.
Ayano Koji.
But she's not. That's the thing.
Mm.
Uh, Ayano Koji and Horikita were like always chubby together. Like so.
Even afterwards, you told me that she wasn't even the main heroine. It was the Class B girl, I guess. Class B captain.
Yes, Class B captain,
Who was she?
the
The
blonde haired
blondie.
chick. Yeah, she has a lot more development in season 2. But yeah, Aina Koji basically carried the whole anime on his ass. That's what I'll say. Cause do you even remember the name of the girl, the blonde haired chick who betrayed Ayana Koji?
No.
Exactly. You can't remember. You don't even remember the guy, the delinquent guys out there. They were so generic AF. It's the
So,
other.
Maski, another question is,
Yeah.
if we watch the first season, then can we be able to understand everything in season 2?
Yes. They have done a good job explaining stuff in season 2. I think so personally. They have done a good job from transitioning from this manga phase to light novel phase, I could say. I think so. This is one of the
Would you prefer,
better.
Maski?
Yeah. What I prefer?
Should they continue in manga phase or in the novel phase?
I think the novel. Because I think so. Manga phase, it ruins Ayano Koji's character, you know? So in the manga,
Yeah.
Ayano Koji is more. He has more emotions. Ayano Koji is basically an experiment. Who was it was shown in season 1, so I'm not giving you spoilers or anything. But he was an experiment who was shown to be like, oh, this guy has no emotions. He's perfect. He can even score 50 out of 50, 50 out of 100 in every single subject, just to get into this class D. So he was sent there for a mission or something like that. I don't exactly know what the mission is. More like I know, but I won't say it. But Ayano Koji is like a guy who was sent out there on a mission in class D. They wanted to do something with him. So, and he's like
Oh,
he's
right. Maski, I remember a scene from season 2.
season
When
1.
they were in the gym and they were, measuring everybody's physical fitness and everything, all that.
Yeah.
So, Anakoji doesn't know what is the average arm strength of a human.
Yeah.
So he asked the other guy, the bulky delinquent guy,
Yeah.
and he tells him like 674 or 72, and he does exactly that number.
Yeah,
I'm like, how is
I
it
mean,
possible, bro?
remember the whole scene where Horikito is being harassed by her brother, who's the president.
Yeah.
And Ayano Koji goes to fight, and he's the brother is like, "How the hell do you know all this?" And he's like, "Just some calligraphy." I'm telling you, this man carried the whole season 1 on his ass because literally you can't remember. Even the brother's name I can't remember. If you look back at season 1,
That's true.
this is literally all the characters are so boring except for Ayano Koji that I can't really pay attention to any other character except him. He was literally the guy everybody paid attention to because everybody was like, oh, he's badass. There is no character. I think so. That's what like made it a bad season for me. I know a lot of people will hate me for saying this, like it's a bad season. But let's be honest, if one character is the only one that gets you interested in an anime, that is not a good anime.
Yep.
Because characters are
The anime
important.
was the anime wasn't Classroom of the Elite. It was Classroom of Ayano
Yeah. I mean, look at Assassination Classroom. I'll just take another example, alright? You have you have Koro Sensei. He's an amazing character. And I still think he's the best teacher up to date. He up there with Onizuka. I can't choose between both of them. They're both really good. But Koro Sensei, he was supposed to carry that anime. But you see that the other characters, you can remember their name. You remember Karma. You remember the main character's name. I forgot. Nagisa. You remember
Nagisa.
Karma, Nagisa, all these characters because they're memorable. They have memorable moments in the anime, and they make the anime assassination classroom so much better by just giving them this character development and everything, right? So it makes a lot of difference when it comes to characters getting developed. I think so that is how a good anime is written, when all the characters are developed properly. Even if there is one or two characters who are not well developed, it's fine. It's still a good anime. You don't need to make an excellent anime. You need to make just a good anime. For that, you need to have at least some of your supporting cast and obviously your main cast to do something. In this anime, the only main cast that did something was Ayano Koji. You didn't have anything with Horikita. You didn't have anything with the blonde chick who was supposed to be the main one of the main characters. Uh, you didn't do anything with the villain. You didn't do anything with the whole delinquent group who was supposed to be who were like hyped up or some shit. Basically, there's so many potential stuff that you could have done better in season 1, but you didn't do that. I think so that's why I felt like it was a bad anime. That is my personal opinion again. Don't kill me for saying Classroom Affiliates is a bad anime. I'll say this. Even I like Ayano Koji and I can't deny he's a total badass. But the anime is bad.
So basically, in simple words, season 1, you like Diana Koji, but not the actual anime.
Yeah.
And season 2, the whole anime thingy, the whole collective anime was pretty good.
Yes, it is, because I won't give any spoilers, but there is a lot of major character developments, and I think so that's what makes a good anime, right? Character getting development. So I think that's season 2's really good stuff that I saw. Any other questions? I can answer it right away. If there are any, if there is any questions, fire ahead. I'm always open.
I would have asked about like Bleach or something like that, but I think I have already asked all the questions from you, like previously when we were chatting idly and something like that.
I see.
Like as you told me about the Aizen's butterfly form, I was like, you were like, I don't like his final form and all that. I was like, what?
Yeah, butterfly. The dude becomes a butterfly. I mean, give him some justice, man. The dude was supposed to be a total badass. He is supposed to be like the man who never dies. What have you done to him? I felt bad for him, man.
Butterfly effect.
I don't.
That's the butterfly effect, bro.
Dude, here's the thing, right? You should not feel bad for a villain. I feel bad for a villain because of his form. It was that bad. Oh man.
I mean, if you see from the beginning, they showed Aizen like a nerd and all that. He like, the transformation, the movement he stabs the who was it? The
Momo?
dude he stabs.
Oh,
Forgot his name on her.
who are you talking about? First stabbing was Momo.
The first stabbing when he reveals that he's the
Yeah.
top dog.
He stabs Momo. He stabs Toshiro. Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Momo and Toshiro.
Yeah, and then he takes the thingy from
Rukia.
first he takes from Orihime or
Rukia.
Yeah, Rukia.
Then he kidnaps.
And then he goes after.
Yeah, he kidnaps
Then he
Orihime.
kidnaps Orihime. Typical.
Dude, imagine both the chicks who were supposed to end up with Ichigo, out of which Orihime ended up with Ichigo. I'm fine with that. I know a lot of Okay, let's get this out of the way as well. Almost, I think so 60 to 70% hated that Orihime ended with Ichigo.
Yeah. I mean, Maski showed me the movie, right?
Yeah.
The live action. I watched the whole movie. In that movie, it was Rukia's future husband and Ichigo, basically.
Yeah.
Best friend, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's his best friend now.
Yeah.
So basically, I watched the whole movie, and throughout the whole movie, there's like major and massive romantic developments between Rukia and Ichigo.
They have a good chemistry.
Yeah, and if they still didn't end up, I was like, what the fuck is this, man? I mean, maybe because of family and shit, she married that guy. Basically, he was like, I don't know,
Not
he was like
really.
strongest or something like that, strongest guy in the specific region or something like that.
No, 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 nothing
That
like
dude.
that. Nothing like that. He was a lieutenant, but nothing
Yeah.
specific. He was a lieutenant of Byakuya. Sorry. He was lieutenant of Byakuya squad.
And he's the childhood friend of Rukia, right?
Yes, he's a childhood friend. So childhood friend technically won in this anime, alright?
Yeah.
But I think so it's understandable why Kubo did it, right? Because he wanted Ichigo's child and Rukia's child to end up. Most probably that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, like Ichigo and Orihime have the child. I think so. Ichi? I don't know. I don't remember his name, man. I forgot. And
They have
Rukia.
male and females, right?
Yeah,
One is male
Rukia
and
and
one is female.
Renji's child is female.
So, Maski, what do you think? Will there be like another like rip-off or spin-off like Boruto
I
and Bleach?
mean, I have seen the one shot.
Or do you want one?
I have seen the one shot and I am all down for it, alright? It was pretty cool. I mean, we haven't at all touched the concept of hell in Bleach. So, when the one shot was released, alright, and the whole concept of hell was introduced, dude, I'm telling you, I would watch that. I would watch that because, again, it's nothing related to Ichigo's child yet in that. It's still Ichigo. And if there is a slow development, all right, where you see slow development where Ichigo is no longer able to do stuff and it's about his child now, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want a whole ass time skip or anything where you'll just see, oh my god, he's all of a sudden so strong. He's got a godly power. No, I don't want that, all right. If I
He has a
get
halo over his head.
I don't want that. But
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
get if I get something like a slow development, because we obviously will, I think so we'll get another manga coming up ahead, because they did do a one shot. The one shot got a really positive response from the audience. Honestly, I'm down for it. Even I'm down
I
for
mean,
it.
isn't it obvious? I mean, Bleach's fandom is pretty good. It's just that they stay hidden,
I mean, yeah, I
but it's
mean,
pretty good,
I
man.
have
They are
not,
big.
I have not met, I mean, I have met like 2 or 3 toxic people who love Bleach, but most of the guys I've met who love Bleach are very chill people. So
Yeah.
I would say it is a pretty good anime or manga. I think so. I would prefer you guys read the manga first because it will give you a better
Yeah.
understanding. Because the anime is very disrupt.
I
So
mean, the BBs and the Dragon Ball Z fans, they literally remove. They're like, we are part of the big three, but it's actually Bleach in place of Dragon Ball Z.
it's
To be honest.
Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. Because Dragon Ball came way before the big three even was a thing.
Yep.
Dragon Ball came in 1983 or 1984, sometime like that. That is a longest time ago. That is Little Goku. Dragon Ball Z was released in 1989. The manga I'm talking about. It's still a long time ago. When you look at something like One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, these are all the things that were released in the time period between 1999 and 2004. This was the time period when all these three were released. So, or 1996, I don't remember, 1996 and 2004, something like that. But yeah, it was a time period when these three were released, and these three shook the boundaries, right, of what anime can be. Because obviously, Dragon Ball wouldn't exist. If Dragon Ball wouldn't exist, these three wouldn't exist. I think that's one thing I can always say. And honestly, if I had to put it correctly, if Stanley didn't exist, Dragon Ball wouldn't exist. It's as simple as that. A lot of
What the?
inspiration.
Why do you think that?
If you look at even mangas and stuff, right? A lot of inspiration is
Mhm.
taken from Stan Lee's work, like Captain America or take Spider-Man, something like that. A lot of inspiration is taken from them. Stan Lee like created a trend for comics, right? And in Japan, manga I considered has
This is
comics.
like meant for
So
superpowers, to be honest.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, his mind it was so vast. I mean, even like he can literally create superpowers like 1,000 of superpowers for 1,000 of people, like in a split second or something like that. I
Yeah.
mean, who would have imagined that Wanda Vision and these like Vision and Captain America? His superpower is like a little bit stronger than humans. Regenerative powers and just a shield, titanium shield, which doesn't break,
Let me
basically,
tell you
right?
something. The current Marvel, it's a dark stain on Stanley's name.
Yeah.
I feel like
This is not Stanley's fault, man. I mean, like,
yeah.
She-Hulk twerking. Who the fuck wants to see that, man?
That
I mean,
episode
be
got
it,
a
bruh.
review of 8. How the hell is that an 8? I don't understand, man.
Bruh. I don't know, man. Never mind.
This is
I
why I
don't
stopped.
even want to watch it. I mean, they're like basically in comics. If you read the comics, basically they explain everything, like why Hulk becomes so big and why the She-Hulk becomes like this. Why isn't she big and strong and fierce like double personality, something like that? Hulk.
Hmm.
Why is she normal? So basically, they explained it completely. There's basically a theory in which they say like uh, the thing you lack, basically the radiation, the gamma radiation, enhances that feature inside you. So basically, Bruce Banner was like scared. He was like scared to initiate stuff, to take decisions. He was weak. So what other personality did he create was strong, fierce, doesn't think about taking any decision. Like he's like his enemy, he will punch him. He was like, I don't like it, he will punch him, something like that. If you make somebody friend, he will die for that guy, something like that, right? Down to earth,
Yeah.
basically. He's not scared at all. And She-Hulk basically is not as strong as Hulk, first of all. But in the series, they've shown her like super powerful. Like I was like, what
Let me
the
debunk
fuck is
this.
this?
Let me
She's
debunk.
like playing with Hulk and
Yeah, yeah. Let me debunk whoever says
holy shit.
She-Hulk is really strong. All right. The strongest Hulk till this date was Red Hulk.
Yep.
I can say his name Galaxy Hulk or something like that. He's super strong. He can destroy planets.
I think Red
So
Hulk was some sort of general or something like that. He was a general, got the red kava radiation, which was like the rage. When he gets rage, his body kind of releases heat or fire, something like that, which melts everything. It's so hot or something like that. And the more he rages, the more powerful he gets. Basically, kind of like Hulk, but a bit better.
yeah.
Basically, if you take Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, basically.
Strongest
Like Miles Morales
Spider-Man.
has like
The strongest Spider-Man is Cosmo Spider-Man.
yeah, bro. Cosmo Spider-Man is like he's like a different entity, man. Cosmos.
He literally took Captain America's shield. He picked up Thor's hammer. He was controlling planets. What the hell am I watching, man? That was Cosmo Spider-Man for you. And
Yeah, that's true.
they had to do something to nerf him, man. And the best thing they did was they took away his powers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Typical. Like just take Jujutsu Kaisen, man.
yeah.
I mean, the people are watching the anime, but they're watching the anime for
Gojo,
what was that guy's name?
Gojo,
That Yowaimo guy. I
Gojo.
forgot his name. Yeah, Gojo Satoru.
Yeah.
Everybody was watching the anime for that guy. Nobody's watching for like Ichigo. What is it?
Itadori.
Itadori. Holy shit, I'm confusing between names now. Yeah, Itadori basically. So nobody's watching them for Itadori. Maybe for Sukuna. And when the Sukuna got introduced first, people were like, "Holy shit,
I definitely am
what is
watching
this
it
thing?"
for more than Gojo. I love Gojo. Okay, again, my whole point,
Gojo is literally.
my whole point is
To
that
be honest, I didn't even watch for Gojo. I watched for Nanami. He's
what?
just a good guy. I
Oh,
mean, he just comes from for 30 seconds or 1 minute, and it's just gold, bruh.
yeah.
So,
So I'll
even
tell
in
you
the movie,
something,
have you watched the movie, Maski?
dude. I have read the whole manga. I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen fanboy as well. All right. But I'm not a fanboy because of
That's
Gojo. I love Gojo is my favorite character. I just say that. But I am not just fan of Gojo. I'm just fan of the whole anime or manga in general. I love Itadori as well. I love Maki. Maki is just somebody without any curse. She literally fights without any curse. She just has her hand stick. I love that shit. All right. I I like the guy who has like no. He if he talks he can destroy people. That guy. I like him. I like Nobura as well, the female. The
Yeah,
female.
he says like sashimi.
Yeah.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
You
I
can say
love
that.
Nobura as well. Nobura is like big sister of the group. It feels like that. She has a. She just is a better version of Sakura, I could say. Sakura was trash. But Nobura is just so much better than her. You have Megumi. Megumi is an amazing character. I think so. He's very underrated. I don't think a lot of people talk about him. I definitely think he's an underrated character. He deserves some love, man. There is also
Did you forget about the panda?
obviously the Panda was something else, all right. Panda was it was it was great. He was created by the buff guy. So
Yep.
there are a few characters. There's a lot of characters that I like. I like the villains as well. I like that whole. I like the tree
Masti,
guy.
will they going to introduce that guy with that girl? You know,
Who?
the girl has the spirit, the evil spirit which he inhibits. The Gauli guy who can like fight toe to toe with Gojo Satoru. That guy with the strongest curse. What was his name again? I forgot his name. The
The
guy with the strongest curse.
strongest curse. Are you talking
Yeah.
about Jujutsu Kaisen Zero?
Yeah, in that movie, that guy. I think he's
That's a
going to get
prequel.
introduced in.
That's a prequel. That's a prequel. That's in Jujutsu Kaisen. You have Megumin's father, and that girl is the person Megumin's father and Gojo had to save. Now, what happens? You guys watch the movie and watch and know for yourself what happens, because that's the only time you will ever see Gojo actually go full power.
Yep.
Gojo has never went full power, and that's the only time when you'll actually see him bleed. You'll see him go full power. You'll see him all serious. You'll see him cry.
Maski.
So,
I watched the movie
hmm,
basically,
yeah.
uh, and there is no fight between the actual Gojo and that guy with the katana.
Oh, Megumin's father? Yeah.
Yep,
Toshiro.
there is no fight.
Toshiro,
Mostly
something
there
like
is
that.
no fight at all. I
Yeah.
think they will show it in the anime series in the second season.
Yeah, most probably.
The,
I
the,
think so.
the
What is gonna happen is most probably they're gonna do that. I think so. They'll kind of show a little bit of
Let me tell you
past.
where they ended the movie.
Yeah.
They ended it on a weird, very interesting cliffhanger.
Hmm.
Basically, our main character, let that guy with the katana. What was his name? Man? I forgot his name. Even like after watching the movie, I was like, damn, he's even better than Gojo, bruh. What the fuck?
Yeah, he is. He is.
I mean, obviously, Master, that katana, like, what was it like? Jinsuke hero,
Yeah.
Namisuke hero with a katana, looks damn OG. And then this guy with katana, I was like, holy shit. And he also has the curse. He can infuse the curse's power into his sword or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Basically, where they ended it was like that curse girl and
Ah.
that guy with the kimono who basically eats other people's curses.
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. That guy. So basically, he eats like I don't know. He has like a million or thousand of curses inside his mouth, inside his body, and he
I know.
releases them all just to take that guy's curse. He's like, if I get his curse, then I will kill every fucking exorcist or what are they called?
Jujutsu.
I will kill all of them.
Jujutsu. Yeah.
Jujutsus.
Sorceress.
Yeah. I will
Sorceress.
destroy the whole Jujutsu association. Basically,
Yeah.
I will become that strong after taking that curse. Basically,
I
the
mean,
curse is that strong.
Toshiro. I think his name is Toshiro. I don't remember Megumin's father, but
Yeah, I think
basically,
it's something like Toshiro, something like that. I don't know.
yeah. But
Yeah, so basically,
he is
he
he
is
is
that guy.
he is the only person who is even stronger than Gojo. So yeah, you might
Yeah.
understand why he wants that curse.
Yep. So basically, Maski, what happens next is like
Yeah.
he kind of fights. He was fighting with her.
Yeah.
Okay. But then there's another girl, Maki. He's trying to protect her. He's like ordering his curse. That girl, whatever that is, he's lover, right?
Yeah.
He kind of loves her, basically. So basically, he orders her like protect her. She like, why do you want me to protect her? Do you not love me? And blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he kind of kisses her in the curse form. Like what the? It was kind of I don't know weird.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
kisses her
yeah.
and he's like, "You're the only one for me. I love you." And then the engagement ring or something like the curse deepens or strengthens or something like that.
I see.
The girl went berserk. And then the guy who was the kimono guy, he was like, holy shit. He was expecting like 100. But then the curse became 1,000. He was like, holy, how strong is this curse? And the dude dies, basically. Basically, he escapes. He was on the verge of death. And then Gojo kills him afterwards. That's what happens. But, and the curse, he's like, I think it's time for you to go and something like that. But I think she doesn't go. I
Mm-hmm.
think she doesn't go.
You'll understand. You'll
Because
understand when new season comes out.
yeah, because the guy turns to the evil side. Like people are telling him to go. Like the best thing to do is like let her go. To be honest, right? But what gets revealed is that he's the one who cursed her, not her. To be honest,
Yeah.
he told her not to go, not to leave him. That's why she stays with him. Holy
Yeah,
shit! I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck? And then afterwards, like he's sitting with the villains, drinking coffee with a katana, and then Gojo kind of notices him like, oh, this guy is in town or something like that. And Gojo gets a bit nervous. That's it. And
Yeah.
Gojo doesn't get nervous. He just smiles basically.
Goju wouldn't ever get nervous. This man was born to be a legend. Literally says it in it. He was born to be a god. So
Yeah.
the moment he was born,
But
you could sense the power within him. Everybody wanted
basically,
to kill
Master,
him.
you will see a transformation between that guy, the Katana guy.
Yeah.
He was like a skinny guy, but then after a time skip of like 4 or 5 years, he became so buff and all that. I was like, holy shit, is he the same guy? He became buff and everything, and his power is like on another level, like 100 times or like 50 times better than before when he
Yeah.
was just like teenage kid or something like that when he was just learning.
I see, I see.
What happened?
Oh, my net got destroyed. Not a problem. But yeah, some of the anime that will are out are really gonna be pretty decent, honestly. Next week we might do some subject on movies or stuff because we have been talking about anime for about 2 weeks. So we might talk about a movie or something next week. Um,
Sure, sure.
yeah, we'll see. I'll post an scheduled stream like a day or two before we do our topic, and next week we'll talk about that topic. We'll discuss between ourselves and see what we can talk about. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Uh, this is Reijou. You can check him in the channel. I got his channel on the title. You can check his channel there, and he's also in my like channel description where he's basically you can see his channel Noxious Ratio out there. You can check him out over there as well. He does some gaming stuff. He's playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare right now, so you guys can go out and support him as well. And that's all I got for today. See you guys in the next stream. Until then, peace out.